Hello my friends, it is Amy Esther here, and today I wanted to share with you my next pregnancy update. I still don't know how far along I am. My appointment is on Tuesday and it is Thursday right now. But I wanted to make sure that I film these in real time because one, I want to save this for myself, for my baby to see, the process of this pregnancy as it progresses week by week. So I don't want to miss a single week of this. But also because I loved, when I was pregnant the first time, going through week by week of the people who did that here on YouTube. And I didn't think it was as helpful to see like a first trimester recap video because I was just dealing with that week. I was trying to get through the week, and especially if you have suffered miscarriages like I have, or that is something that worries you, or you're just struggling with the first trimester especially, you are just taking it week by week, and it's kind of hard when someone talks about, oh, I'm in the second trimester, and it just feels so far away. So anyway, that is the reason why I wanted to film these in real time. I believe if my cycles are like every other cycle that I have ever had, then I should be turning 6 weeks tomorrow, which would make this my 5-week pregnancy update. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another pregnancy update. If you are interested in seeing more of my pregnancy updates, I will leave the playlist linked down below so that you can watch all of them, especially if you're watching this in the future and you're wanting to get caught up, then they will all be up there. I plan to not miss a single week of my pregnancy updates. I don't know if I'll be able to do any other videos, especially during this first trimester. I typically do 2 to 3 videos a week, but I am really struggling, which we're going to talk about today. But I will for sure put up a video of my pregnancy updates every single week so you won't miss those. And that playlist will be linked below so you can follow along with your pregnancy if you're pregnant, or if you're just curious about what happens during pregnancy, then that playlist will be there for you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're watching this in real time, so you don't miss any of those videos as they come out. I'm gonna have lots of videos about pregnancy because honestly that's all I can think about right now. And at this moment I have not announced that I'm pregnant. I think I might next week after I go see my OB. That's kind of what I'm thinking I will announce for you guys. But at this moment, I'm having a hard time making any videos that are not related to pregnancy because it's just all I can think about right now. I'm just in full pregnancy mode. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. But typically my videos are about life with chronic illness. And so a lot of my videos will be based on, pregnancy with chronic illness, being a mom with chronic illness, and just doing life with chronic illness because I have several chronic illnesses myself. So if you haven't been here before and you don't know that, you're welcome to look at the links below for more information on all my chronic illnesses, or head over to my channel. Lots of videos up there for you to get more info if you are interested in that. Anyway, let's get started with this week. Let's start with weight. I think I forgot to check last week, probably because I never went to the gym. I don't own a scale at my house just because of, I don't know, I try not to stress about my weight. And so I only check when I go to the gym. And because of some extreme fatigue, I have not been to the gym very often, but I did go yesterday and I was 120 pounds. When I did my first pregnancy update, I was 121. So I've lost 1 pound. That doesn't really concern me. It doesn't seem too bad, too extreme on losing weight. Of course, you don't want to lose too much weight when you're pregnant, but it is the first trimester. I have been, not feeling good and nauseous and all of that. So, of course, some people do lose weight in the first trimester, but so far, really, I would say I'm staying pretty average. Now, let's talk about the symptoms that I've been feeling. Not a lot has changed symptom-wise, like what symptoms I have from last week. So I still have fatigue, I still have some headaches, I still feel pretty hormonal, like I get really emotional. That one does seem like it's been a little better, but really it's probably because I've been doing a lot of thought work, working with my life coach and just trying to get a hold of that. I was feeling really depressed before this past week. I realized about a week ago that I was really sad all the time, and I didn't know why, because I should be happy. I am pregnant, and I was told by 3 different doctors a few months ago that I would not get pregnant, and if I did, that I would have a hard time staying pregnant. And so far things are looking really good. So I kept thinking, well, I should be happy. And I realized that I'm really suffering from some pregnancy depression. And once I realized that, I've been able to get a little more of a hold on it. Like I said, I've been doing some thought work, trying to like focus on my thinking and not necessarily like change my thoughts into positive ones, but just being aware that the depression I'm feeling and the sadness I'm feeling is okay, it's okay not for me to not be super excited and happy right now, even though this is a big miracle. It's okay for me to be kind of sad. And so I've been really working on that in myself. And that's really helped me. I think another reason that my depression has gotten worse since I got pregnant is not only because of the hormones, I think that's a big part of it, but also because I can't really do a lot. So I mentioned that I'm still having fatigue, and my fatigue has been extreme. Like right now, I planned on recording a few videos this week. It is Thursday, and this is the first video that I'm recording, and usually I am really on top of this. I love creating content here on YouTube, and it's like I'm just excited for nap time. I have a 15-month-old daughter, if you don't know that, and I just get so excited for nap time. I love my daughter and I love playing with her, but I get excited for this me time when I get to work on creating content for you. And I just have not had the energy. Like yesterday, I just watched Property Brothers during her nap because I just didn't have the energy to do it. Like I said, I went to the gym for the first time in probably 2 weeks yesterday, and I was in bed, well, on the couch basically the rest of the day because I was so exhausted. And all I did was lift a few weights. I did 5 pounds less than what I normally do. And then I went on the elliptical for about 5 minutes, which if you've been here before, you know I have POTS. So I typically don't do cardio, but I just didn't know what else to do, to be honest. And so I just did like a pretty quick 20-minute workout, and I was so exhausted. I did not do anything the rest of the day. And then today I wanted to focus on cleaning my house, and I am exhausted from that. You can't see this, but my bed is not made. And if you've been here before, you know I always make my bed every single day, and I probably haven't made it in like a week because I'm really struggling with that. I spent some time folding laundry today, and I cannot put it away. Like I just don't have the energy, and honestly, I'm struggling to just sit here and record this video. And I really wanted to record more videos today, but honestly, I don't think I have the energy to do that. So for the next little bit, I might just be doing pregnancy updates once a week, and that might be the extent of my YouTube videos. We will see what happens, but just so you know, I am really struggling with fatigue, and I don't think I've ever felt this fatigued in my life, which is crazy because I've lived with chronic fatigue for years, but I've also had chronic pain. So I'd say there's like times in my life where I felt worse, as in I felt more depressed, I felt more pain, but right now this is the most like pure exhaustion I've ever felt in my life. And it just seems to keep getting worse every week. But it's a good thing because it means the baby is, of course, growing, and I would do anything for this sweet baby to be healthy and make it into our lives. So I'm excited to talk to my doctor next week, maybe see if I need to be on an iron supplement, if there's anything else causing me this fatigue. But yeah, that's been really tough. Some other things that have been really hard for me this week is food. I actually cheated on my diet twice this week. Last weekend I had rice and I had potatoes each once because I am on the AIP paleo diet, if you didn't know that. And I eat on this diet for my chronic illness, which is an autoimmune disorder of my thyroid. And the AIP paleo diet is an autoimmune diet, and it's supposed to help with autoimmune disease. And I 100% believe that is how I got pregnant. And of course, my baby is awake. Can you hear her in the other room? I'm exhausted, you guys. And by the way, if you didn't know this, I got a puppy a week before I found out I was pregnant. So I got the puppy, I got my 15-month-old toddler, and I'm struggling really bad. Anyway, we were talking about food. So I'm on the AIP paleo diet, and I've been just really struggling. So finally I was like, you know what? I want to stay on this, especially the first trimester, because I don't want to have another miscarriage. I've had 3, and I believe part of it is from my Hashimotos disease. But I felt like I wasn't going to eat anything if I didn't get off my diet, because all of the things on my diet were just sounding disgusting to me and made me really nauseous and just want to throw up. So I did eat a little rice and a little potato. I called my doctor on Monday after that, and he told me he would recommend that I stay on the diet. I was really hoping that he would say take this medication instead, but he didn't, which is probably better, healthier for the baby, but it's been really hard, honestly. I just posted a video, actually, as I'm making this video, I think it posted today, how not to cheat on your diet, and I'm usually so good about my diets, and I have been better since last weekend, and I'm hoping that I can just keep up with it till 12 weeks, but it's gonna be tough, especially because I have very intense cravings. This week I've been craving Costa Vida, and if you know me, I have lots of stomach issues, and so I get the very plain, it's just beans, chicken, and rice, and wrapped in a tortilla. I don't do any sauce or anything, so it's like seems pretty plain, and like, oh, that's something I should be able to eat, and I've just been craving it like crazy, but all of those things are off my diet. I can't have grains, I can't have beans, I could have chicken, but I can't have the spices that are on the chicken. So anyway, it's a super big no-no, and so I haven't had it, of course, but I'm really craving it. That's all that I want to eat. I get really intense cravings every time I get pregnant. I've talked to people who don't get cravings at all, which to me is crazy because that's like one of my biggest symptoms that I get. But I have still been feeling nauseous, still been having those aversions. I don't ever throw up. That's just not me. I've never been one to throw up. I've had stomach problems for years, never throw up. So that's not really something that I deal with. But I do have very, very bad nausea. I shouldn't say extreme because some people have way worse than me, but I do have very bad nausea, especially at night and in the morning. And yeah, I can deal with that. It's not so bad. It's really the fatigue that is killing me. So that is my week. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you will be around for some more of my videos and more of my pregnancy updates, as well as some of my general videos that I make every week here on YouTube. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down so that I know that you didn't like this video. I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful day. And if you are pregnant, please leave me a comment below. Let me know how far along you are and what are your biggest symptoms. What are you struggling with the most this week? And I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you.